Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome to my channel. This is just a wee top up, a wee happy Yule, Merry Christmas and a peaceful New Year for you. I said I wouldn't be back to January, but I was missing you too much. And keeping in touch with the community tab through the community tab is wonderful, but it's not quite the same. So I'd just like to say that I wish us all a very, very peaceful and manageable 2021 when it comes. But before that, I'd like to thank you all for being so supportive with me having time off. I only lost, I think, about 30 subscribers out of like 13,000, so that's not bad. And they probably weren't meant to be here anyway. I'm very okay with that. But for those of you that stuck about, I'm looking forward to 2021 as a time when I can get back to my creative videos and my teaching videos and have that sort of more upbeat outlook. Jim wasn't well at all, but is recovering very, very well. In fact, he's doing so much more now that it's taken a lot of the pressure off me again, because he was the one that kind of helped look after me and vice versa. But because he's getting his mobility back, it's good. So thank you for all the love, support, the healing that was sent to him, the healing that was sent to me as well was something else. I just can't thank you enough. So we're heading for a kind of gentle solstice. The day after, we've got Jennifer and Alexander coming up to have a wee visit, and that'll be lovely. And to be honest, we're not going to do the get-togethers at Christmas because Jim and I's health would make it very, very difficult for us if we got COVID. So we're not taking the chances. So we'll be doing Christmas on Zoom this year. But that's okay, as long as I see my wee boy and the family, thank goodness for technology though. Honestly, I'm so thankful for technology every day. Um, so yeah, solstice will just be Jim and I, and Christmas will be with all the family but on Zoom. That's going to be funny. And then New Year, Hogmanay New Year, Jim and I tend to spend that on our own anyway. I know that sounds crazy, but we've never been partying at Hogmanay. We did when we were younger, but now after we've done winter solstice or Yule and Christmas, by the time New Year comes, we're both a bit exhausted. We've eaten too much, not drank too much because we're not really drinkers, but even if we have a wee drink, it all adds up and you're like, oh, the whole system feels a wee bit slow. And so we tend to just have a very magical time between the two of us, thinking on things, making nice plans, if if they can come about, lovely. So it's very gentle at New Year. We don't make resolutions. We sort of think of things we would like to do and like to achieve, and then we put them out there, and if they happen, they happen. So yeah, the family is doing well. Keeping in touch very much by technology, as I say. I've been worried about my USA followers a lot because of the way COVID is going there, and so much of the I don't want to say violence and stuff, but the unrest that's been going on must be very difficult, particularly for empaths. So my thoughts have been very much with you, and very much hoping that you've managed to ground yourselves and close off to all the excess stress that's there. I mean, can you imagine a year where across the world there's been political unrest. There's been a lot going on politically, and then you get a pandemic on top. No wonder people are starting to feel very mentally ill. So let's just get through the next few months till all the vaccines are out, and hopefully we can have a very protected time by maybe Easter, or even by my birthday, early May, well, mid-May. I think we should all be very covered. So I'm hanging on to that. I do miss the cuddles, but even if the girls and Alexander were here, I couldn't really have a cuddle anyway. So yeah, it's a difficult time. My main wish for you is all to be safe. You know that I'm always like saying be safe, be safe. But it's important when the end is now in sight in some way that we are safe, that we don't let down our guard, that we don't say, okay, it doesn't matter, there's a vaccine coming anyway. So I really hope that you can all be safe and be kind to yourselves. Be very, very, very kind. Pamper yourself. And when I mean be kind and pamper yourself, I don't just mean like, you know, your body, I mean your mind and your soul. Um, I'm reading a book just now that I absolutely love because the writing is amazing, but it's quite hard going. It's called Shuggy Bain, and it's by the 2020 Booker Prize winner. I think it's David Campbell, or yeah, Cameron. I'm not sure, that's terrible, but it's a really good book. But it's set in Glasgow in the 70s and 80s and the early 90s, and it is quite intense, but I can see why it won because the story is amazing, the writing's amazing, but it's hard going, it's tough, particularly where back then Scotland doesn't so much have racism as such, but in the west of Scotland we have sectarianism, which is a sense of Protestants and Catholics not mixing and all sorts of stuff. It's not bad as it was. It's certainly not. People have moved on a lot, but in the 70s and early 80s, it was quite rife. That just feels a wee while back to me, and I realise it's not. It's 40 years now, but reading about it all again, and you know, knife crime and stuff that was in Glasgow at that time is so I'm going to finish the book hopefully in the next few days, and then start reading something very positive. Maybe the book will have a really positive outcome. That could be life affirming as well. I think it would need to be honest. Anyway, don't be put off because it's a really good book. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is once I'm finished that and we're heading towards, you know, from Yule to Christmas to hopefully New Year, I want to keep my mind positive and keep my energy positive, and I also want to do some soul work. And you know, this is a time where we're not being able to go and see cousins and aunts and you know, all sorts of friends and family. So it's time maybe to sit and think about your spirituality, think about your spiritual path. Don't make resolutions for next year as such spiritually. Make a sort of assertion of to what you would like to do, what you would like to happen, and then give it up to the universe or your deity or your higher self, and then just try and work with it. And I would say maybe meander with spirituality, because you don't want huge things happening either when we're all pretty done in, body, mind and soul, to be honest. Excuse me. So let's go gently. Let's go gently, not into the night, but let's go gently into our spirituality and enjoy what's happening there. And hopefully we'll have more psychic development. We'll have more teaching videos, which will be quite shorter, maybe just taking an original teaching and talking about it for a while. And mediumship, hopefully. And we'll take it from there. But I'll be using part of my downtime to look back at the channel and see what people really liked and what they didn't really bother with. And it's not that I want videos making, you know, getting hundreds of thousands of views. I don't mean that at all. But if you've done a book review and it's only got like 40 views, and you do a healing video and it's got like 50,000, you have to think, well, where is my time better served here? And that's what I'll be doing. And because the channel is now started in 2015, oh my goodness, so 5 years old, 6 years next year. Some of the videos I did back then are, I would say they're not the best quality, and I didn't really know what I was doing, and in a lot of them I was very nervous. So I might redo some of them, not so much redo, but upgrade them and add bits into it that I've learned myself. So it's quite exciting, and I'm looking forward to doing it. Um, you'll hear no dogs. They've just been picked up and taken to the groomers, which is lovely. So it's very quiet in the cottage. Honest to goodness, I can almost hear the cows outside. Um, so Benji's getting a wee old man. He just wants to sleep all the time. And Nellie is just Nellie, and she wants to be more in the videos. She has told me that, you know, she's felt quite out of it because I haven't been doing videos, and she really needs her fans. So she's away to get groomed just now, and I'm sure in January she'll be ready to present herself, just looking beautiful as usual, because I know Nellie has her fans on the channel. And if you like to see more pictures or photos of the dogs, particularly Nellie, I tend to post them in the community tab, but you have to subscribe and do the wee bell notification to go in there, I think. I was saying to Jim 5 years ago when I started this channel, I said I would learn to edit within 6 months. And I didn't, and I still haven't. But you know, I quite like my videos the way they are. I quite like the way I have to punch things at the end and laugh when it doesn't stop. And I hope you're okay with that, because I'd much rather do 3 or 4 more videos than learn how to edit. So there you go. It'll still be rough and ready. I will be using this phone more because the lights, the mic, the other camera and the big tripod are an awful lot now, whereas to put up a mini tripod and the phone camera is fantastic. So I hope you'll be okay with that, and that way it makes it easier for me just to say, do you know what, I want to do a video today. So let me know in the comments below how you are. I really have missed you dreadfully. It's been nice seeing the regulars in the community tab. Thank you for the couple of coffees that came through after I said, oh, we're fine, we're doing stuff, and then got a couple of coffees. So you know who you are, but thank you very much. Everything's welcome. I've not really, I mean, the only thing, the saving grace is that the book was out in August, so you know, it's starting to get paid a bit for that now. So that, I don't know what we would have done if we hadn't had that, to be honest, but there we've got it, and we're very, very happy. So if you want to support me on the channel, you can buy me a wee coffee, the link's down below, or just let people know about my books, particularly Dying to Live, Death and the Afterlife, and also my memoirs, because it still ticks along really nice. And I think that's a good book for maybe Christmas or Yule presents, or even New Year presents. I think when I'm suggesting the Dying to Live, Death and the Afterlife, it may not be that appropriate to give someone as a Christmas present, but then it might be just what they need. So have a wee think, and if you can support me in any way with my books, even just by talking about them or posting a review, that would be very good going into 2021. But if all you do is tune into the channel and watch, I know I've got loads of people that watch it that never comment. Join in, comment. I go through every comment, and if I can answer it, I will. And if I can't answer it, I'll tell you. And also, if it's something that I've done in a video, I might be able to tell you, or I'll just like it and hope that somebody else tells you, oh, there's a video on that. Because once I start doing videos again, the comments are so many, but I love them. I see it as part of the whole video process. It's not like do the video, put it up, forget about it. I love the interaction that comes from someone saying, you know, I do this way, but oh, and there's a place that sells really good crystals here, and you know, oh, I've been doing this way, but I'm going to try your way, or giving me advice. And the comment section is, it's the work really. Making the videos is you know, it's almost a pleasure. The work is answering and doing things. I don't mean work, bad work, like oh, head down work. I mean it's equal amount of, oh no, it's not equal amount of time as making the video. It's far more time than making the video, but it's nice to be able to answer people that have taken the time to comment. So anyway, I'm blathering on again, and I'm going to see you properly in 2021. Get by as best you can with the festive season. Do what you can to be safe, but also to really enjoy yourself and be thankful for getting there. And anyone who has lost anyone this year, for whatever reason, I'm very, very sad for you, and I'm sending my prayers to you. And I just wish I could give you big hugs, Colette hugs. But I can't physically do it, so I'll just send the energy. So I'm so sad for so many passings this year. The people themselves will be okay. They'll be making their way in spirit, and they'll be fine. It's the people that are left behind. I lost a friend this year, but I know he'll be fine. I've lost that, you know, and hearing of people that I've known, or you know, as you get older, you expect it. But this has been a difficult year for people passing, and I just want you to know that I hope the channel's here for you, because we all try and help. I love it when I maybe can't get to comment for 2 or 3 days, and the sort of core of people are in there helping newbies out and, you know, reassuring them and everything. It's the best feeling in the world. It really is. It's the best feeling in the world. So anyway, as I said 5 minutes ago, be safe, look after yourselves, and I look forward to hopefully a very, very creative, enlightening and spiritual 2021. Many blessings now.